Now, I know what you're thinking. Wow, another YouTuber here to shill the world's most popular game to you, like you've never seen it before. And yeah, I'm aware that many other people have done this exact same video, and probably said some of the exact same things that I'm gonna say. But, wait, no, please keep watching. To be honest, I've been staring at a blank Grammarly document for the past 2 hours, just thinking of a way to start the video. How do you even start talking about Minecraft? It is, as previously mentioned, the world's most popular game. It's completely dominated the internet for the past, 10 fucking years. And it's not like you watching have not played it at all. But really, I just wanted to put my own thoughts and feelings, because I'm pretentious and you need to hear what I have to say. So maybe, just maybe, you'll enjoy. And maybe you'll subscribe. I don't know, man, maybe you will. The theme of isolation is ever present within single-player Minecraft. Now, it may not be on your mind constantly, but sometimes when you're deep in the mind or when you're wandering the plains, that existential feeling that you are completely alone in this world slowly creeps into your consciousness. It's made clear that this world has a history, told through ancient structures, stone carvings, and natives that inhabit the land. But unlike other games, there's no one to guide you on this quest, bar the achievement icons in the top right corner. However, this infinite land that you're given to shape and mold however your heart desires can only be appreciated by you, the player. There's no characters, there's no overarching story, there's no end goal. It's just you. No matter how big you build your castle or how vast you build your city, the population will always remain as one, creating almost liminal-like spaces. The grander we build, the more empty the result ultimately feels. On paper, this sounds unfulfilling, and arguably even a waste of your time. But if treated right, this world is an extension of you. You were there to see the first tree fall, and you'll be there to see the last. 19th century author Franz Kafka once said, that isolation is the best way to know ourselves. And I think this rings true within Minecraft. Clearly, there is no better way to keep an audience than to reference 19th century absurdist writers. This complete isolation would surely break you down, riddled with fears and anxieties due to the lack of distractions of modern day life. There's no phone to check, no news reports, no bustle of the city. Just you, with your thoughts. Although it can be challenging, Kafka suggests that once you're able to block out the world, only then can you start to know yourself. And I'm sure you can relate. Those late night sessions breaking into the early morning, giving you opportunity to think freely. Process the life that's moving around you. Think about your job, your partner, your ex-partner, goals, aspirations, dreams. Minecraft gives you an escape to fully take in your life. This game helped shape my decisions and eventually who I am today. And I'm sure it has done the same for many others. It's a shared experience that most of us experience alone, and that's part of the reason why I find it so comforting. There really is no comparison to the bliss of watching the sun set on your world, as the soft piano of C418 fades in from the silence. Now, it would be the understatement of the century to say that C418's soundtrack doesn't perfectly accompany Minecraft. The use of pianos and synths builds a melancholy ambience and vast landscapes of music for you to explore. One of my favourite things about C418's work is the lack of objective meaning. Most game soundtracks are tied to a specific moment within the game, triggering when you start a boss fight or when you enter a new area. But due to the freedom of Minecraft, the traditional use of soundtracks is near incompatible, instead choosing to swell from the silence randomly throughout your sessions, hitting you with bittersweet bliss of nostalgia and wistful longing for an earlier time. The ability to interpret the music however you want gives the ambience a much deeper and personal connection. For example, whenever I hear Moog City 2, I get instantly transported back to a summer afternoon, circa 2015. when me and my primary school best friend would spend hours on the PlayStation just sitting in creative mode and expanding our shared world. The feeling of his kitchen chairs against my back and the ache of my neck from staring at the TV for too many hours. And that crisp taste of the childhood lemonade with drinking access because 10-year-old Unijoy wasn't allowed fizzy drinks at home. Although that's a memory exclusive to me and my now estranged best friend, I don't doubt that this song hits a special place for you too. And to prove that I don't doubt it, I asked you on my Twitter. This is a plug. Please follow me on Twitter. And your responses will, thank God they matched what I had already said in this video. Nostalgia and nostalgic were the two most used words throughout the forums. And I think this gives an insight onto how interconnected the game is with the music. And it just goes to show how different people interpret the music, and how memories can be attached to one piece of music, where they could mean something completely different for another person. No matter how much the game changes, or you, the player, changes, hearing C418's work just transports us to an earlier time. Except for these fucking lobotomy patients who put Stal as their favorite song. Well, you want Stal in the Minecraft video? Oh, you think you're already funny, you fucking funny guy? Tell us a joke, huh? Tell us a joke, funny guy. Although it may not always be at the forefront of our brains or the YouTube recommended page, it's hard to deny that Minecraft and the memories attached will always take up a place in our minds and forever will be solidified within internet history. But how will its legacy last? After 10 years, it's more than fair enough to say the game we all know and love has been through a lot. From the early days in alpha and 2014 YouTube Let's Plays, through cringe compilations and revivals, we've seen kings fall with their kingdoms and legends rise anew. Through every update, the game grows and expands, and as it does so, it leaves the old days as a fading memory for many players. Modern Minecraft is a shell of the game it once was, and it'll only become more unrecognizable as time progresses. The golden years are far, far behind us, and the future looks, well, less than promising. But instead of giving up all hope on this game that we've had for 10 years now, or going and complaining on Twitter, I'll leave you with this. Go boot up that old world that you haven't touched for months, or even years. Go dig out your old Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. Dust it off and take a walk around the tutorial world. Maybe switch to an older version. Create a whole new world for yourself. Give yourself a couple hours, no distractions, and turn up the music a little bit. And maybe, just maybe, you'll find the game that you lost.
Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video.
There we go, into there, and Treyarch.
I shall call you George, and together we shall conquer all. Don't take me that way, George.
Well, we didn't find much. Looks like one more guy's gonna die and then game over.
Jim, there's a traffic jam on the Orient Express. Oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Connor,
He loves it. Look, he loves it. He loves it there.
Not even close, baby! Technoblade never dies!